First up, bow number 1 from Great Britain, the Leander crew. This year, racing won in 2022. They're back again this year. Samantha Redgrave, there's a very famous name, is in this boat. A lot of people close to the British team, if not on it. From Leander, with a healthy stretch of their lead. Let's go, Leander.
Leander, if they start at the usual interview, has put some time on the next crew, which is bow number 2, Skibbereen from County Cork in Ireland. This lightweight 8 is a combination of top lightweight women from the Paris Olympics.
So yeah, this is actually a grade 8 of lightweight women's scullers. The discontinued boat class, the women's lightweight double. 1 from every nation, 2 from Canada actually. Put together by Marcel Sesser, who won yesterday. Stroked by Imogen Grant, gold medalist and world record holder in lightweight rowing. And there they go. And Imogen Grant is the stroke of the Cambridge crew. And as I speak, that Cambridge, Kip, is this the Cambridge crew coming up now?
This is Cambridge woman on the inside of the bend.
Bow number 4, Cambridge University. This includes the number of senior level Olympic and U23 medalists. And they have passed bow number 3, all in white, from the Ukraine. Let's hear it also for the Ukraine.
And they are being trailed by bow number 6, who's made up some ground, which is Yale University.
And Yale University, having no respect for Olympians, is pushing hard on Ukraine and the Skibs. And there's bow number 5, all white, who is GB's Moseley Boat Club. Very distinguished club from Great Britain. Just saw some great women's crews go by, and Yale was certainly holding its own.
Next up, as we approach the brid in yellow, with the distinctive unisuits of Michigan University. On the inside, bow number 8, Virginia, under new head coach Wes Ing.
Wes Ing, who left his great stint at Pennsylvania, and before that Trinity. Great race here between Michigan, a national powerhouse, and UVA, an upstart, and there's boat number 9 in yellow behind. None other than the Brunos of Brown, rowing still without their head coach Murphy, but with that Murphy heavy layback. And
next up is bow number 11 in the distinctive bright neon University of Washington women's rowing team.
UW rowing team, and they are followed by, looks to me, that must be another Brown crew. Judging by their blades, that's bow number 9, bows 2V. And this is boat number 11 here. That's Syracuse, 12, that's Syracuse. ACC champions, coached by Luke McGee, followed in the white hull by bow number 13. And that's Princeton University. Giving chase to Syracuse.
Here we have in the same neon the second University of Washington boat in bow number 15.
That's boat number 15, dark hull. And over here in the yellow hull, bow number 14, is Yale. Must be Yale's 2V coming through. Coached by Will Porter. Okay, and here we have another Princeton crew. Bow number 16, Princeton. Must be their 2V coming through. Very wisely rigged, putting the bow person on the starboard side to bring that around the corner. Coached by Lori Daphne, longtime expert at winning.
Next up, a number of hometown teams. We have bow number 17, BU, followed closely by bow number 19. Made up some ground is Radcliffe.
Great. So 17, BU, coached by Malcolm Doldridge in his second year, and Claire O'Hall in her second year coaching Radcliffe. And we're seeing some signs of improvement So Radcliffe is pushing hard against BU.
Following them, another hometown team, number 18, Northeastern University.
Yes, and Northeastern. So we're looking at a mini beanpot race right here on the Charles, side by side. Only missing MIT. And
Next up, approaching the bridge, is Minerva from Amsterdam. Minerva is a Dutch program established in 1897 for the sake of international entries of combined crews.
yeah, in its early days of 1900, the first Dutch Olympic medals were won, including a gold medal by Minerva.
Next up, number 22, rowing with Radcliffe blades, but also from the Netherlands School of Amsterdam.
So Skoll making time up on their country women in the yellow hull with the Radcliffe blades. Skoll of Amsterdam coming through, and behind them they have passed boat 21, which is Rhode Island, University of Rhode Island, looking good. And up here rowing against the majors. And
Following them is bow number 23 in the dark boat, Oxford University Boat Club.
Oxford University Boat Club. And I think that was the first Oxford boat we've seen. Okay, now here on the outside using Harvard blades, but clearly not Harvard in this event, is from France, Uncou, from Ile-de-Mer. This is Helen Lefebvre, is a famous lightweight French women's double, heavyweight women's double, fourth in Rio, eighth in Tokyo, and she's in this boat. She's brought over her countrywomen and club members to race. That's the yellow boat in boat 25. That's from Cambridge. That is Cambridge University.
Followed by boat number 26, a little closer to home, Dartmouth.
All right. Look at them spin. Coxon missing that turn. 27.
Radcliffe and then 27.
Okay. So with the Radcliffe blades is Radcliffe. Boat number 28. Must be their 2V. Just come around that turn nicely. And they have put themselves ahead of boat 27, which is Wilhelm III Boat Club, also from Amsterdam. This is a great mix of former Nereus, that is collegiate rowers. Wilhelm III is incredibly accommodating to Cambridge Boat Club when we go over there. Great club of masters women.
Next up, bow number 29 in the purple and white boat of Clemson.
Yeah, Clemson surprising us. We all know Clemson as wearing orange, but incognito here and having a good row down the course. Go Clemson.
And what I believe is our final boat of this race is bow number 30, another boat from the Netherlands. This is a crew from Rotterdam, Scotty.
Wow, so Kip, I think we had 5 Dutch boats here today and an equal number of Brits. So all welcome. Welcome to the Charles. All right, and Kip is looking for results. This race will be followed by the lightweight women's eights. Last year won by Radcliffe under then coach Sarah Baker. Second was BU, and third Princeton. So Radcliffe starts off first. We have a total of 8 competitors in this race. As I said, it started at 2:37. So we've got a little bit to go until they come here. And Kip, we have any results from that race?
We do have results from the Women's Championship 8, very close. In a time of 15:30, the winner is Leander. In its second place, 15:33, Yale A. Third place, 15:36, Washington A. followed relatively closely at 15:45 by Washington B. So clearly still a very strong program for the Huskies. We then have Skibbereen, Princeton, Cambridge, Brown, Syracuse, and Molesey rounding out the top 10.
Wow, okay. Well, good for Leander and good for Yale, but sounds like how Yaz, as the Washington coach, could probably sort out her boats a little better.
In the lightweight?
Lightweight, yeah. Now 3, Lillian.
We can mention their name.
Go Lillian. Shout out.
Lillian. Lillian. Does she have any connection here? Was she a CBCer or a local girl?
New York Athletic Club.
Oh. All right. Can we give her your name?
Sorry? Say shout out to Lillian.
All right. Let's give a shout out to all our volunteers. You look about you. Well, if it was cooler, you could look about you and see people in very shiny and attractive blue and green vests. Those are our volunteers. 2,400 volunteers keep this regatta going. The tireless efforts and support are the backbone of this incredible event. Early morning, late at night, they're here. We appreciate all your help. And not such a long wait. We see coming around the corner the distinctive black and white of Radcliffe. So here we are, bow number 1. Bow number 1 under their new head coach, the Radcliffe Lights. And they are keeping their lead. Nice rhythm, nice coxing. But they've got to feel that BU Terrier boat behind them. Remember, we talk about this 12 to 15 second lead. Each 8 takes about 3.5 seconds for its length. So you can figure out that this is very close. BU in the red hull coming up. The Terriers of BU, a great lightweight program.
Next up is Princeton University, the Tigers. We have a young fan in the booth who wants to give a special shout out to Lillian in the bow seat.
Yep, so let's go, Lillian. Lillian of New York AC. But here's Princeton going through. And they have put some distance on Georgetown behind them. Georgetown with the white and blue blades, dark hull. Another great lightweight program. Returning to the HOCR from Washington, D.C. And behind them is, borrowing Radcliffe equipment, but is Australian lightweight women competing here to keep lightweight rowing alive. Long way from Australia. Thank you for coming. Let's keep lightweight rowing alive.
Next up, another hometown boat with the distinctive blades is MIT.
Yeah, the MIT lightweight women. One of the few MIT sports that compete at a national level.
Next up, we have Stanford, who looks like they might have some breakage in their boat, but are back at it.
Yeah, the Stanford crew lifted up. It looks like they lifted up their 5-oar for some reason. It's not the characteristics. This is not the Stanford we're used to. Bow number 7, Stanford University. Yes, clearly have a equipment issue. And they have coming up on their stern, bow number 8, the University of Wisconsin. Okay, there goes Stanford. All right, Stanford, let's get it back. That's it. Rev it up. Take it home.
Looks like they got the usual burst of adrenaline after something goes wrong. They're really powering it through.
Awesome. And there's the Badgers of Wisconsin, another great lightweight program, 2 of whose alumni raced open weight at the Olympics in Paris in the U.S. quad, women's quad.